Can I be honest? It's not them, it's you. Listen carefully. Most of what you judge in other people is not about them. It's about the part of you that got activated. And instead of asking, why did that hit me like that? You say, they shouldn't be like that. Let's break this open. From a psychological lens, when someone's behavior makes you uncomfortable, your nervous system fires before your intellect does. They talk too loud. They're too confident. They're too emotional, too sexual, too passive, too ambitious, too free. And your body tightens. But here's the truth. Discomfort is information. It's not proof that they're wrong. It's proof that something inside you reacted. We judge people for making us uncomfortable because it's easier than interrogating why we were moved in the first place. Judgment is protection. It protects the ego from examining its own unfinished business. Carl Jung said, "What disturbs you in another often reflects what you've disowned in yourself." The loud person may represent the voice you suppress. The selfish person may mirror the boundaries you never learned to set. The flirtatious person may trigger desires you were taught to shame or just to suppress. The shadow doesn't disappear just because you ignore it. It waits. And when it sees itself walking around in someone else's body, it gets loud. So instead of saying, why am I activated? We say, they're too much. But too much for who? On a metaphysical level, every interaction is resonance. If something doesn't resonate, it passes through you like wind. If it hooks you, it means there is frequency alignment somewhere. Not agreement, alignment. Listen, two tuning forks don't vibrate unless they share a tone. If their behavior disturbs you deeply, it's touching something already inside your field. That doesn't mean you approve of it. It means there is an unresolved chord within you. You are not disturbed by what you do not carry. Let that sink in. In esoteric traditions, reality is a mirror hall. Other people are archetypes walking around activating your initiations. Every trigger is a doorway. Some people are sent into your life not to comfort you, but to reveal you to yourself. The person who intimidates you is initiating you into your own power. The person who annoys you is initiating you into patience or boundaries. The person who disgusts you is revealing where your morality is rigid or inherited or unexamined. Life is not random, it's initiatory. From an occult perspective, energy moves through polarity. What you reject, you empower. What you judge, you bind yourself to. Strong emotional reactions are cords. If you're obsessively judging someone, you are energetically intertangled with them. Indifference is freedom. When you truly transcend something, it no longer provokes you. It simply exists. When something still activates you, it means it still has authority over part of your psyche. That's not condemnation. That's awareness. Spiritually, we are here to evolve through friction, not comfort. Friction reveals identity. If someone's authenticity makes you uncomfortable, ask, what part of me is afraid to live that freely? If someone's arrogance makes you angry, ask, do I resent that they move without self-doubt? If someone's softness irritates you, ask, who told me strength had to look hard? We judge what threatens the story we built about ourselves. And sometimes that story needs to die. Now let's be clear. This does not mean harmful behavior should be tolerated. Abuse is not a mirror lesson. Violation is not your spiritual homework. And discernment is wisdom. But everyday discomfort, that's usually about identity or conditioning or ego and projection. Know the difference. Most of us were conditioned to regulate ourselves based on approval. So when someone moves freely outside the rules we internalize, it destabilizes us. Because if they can do that, why didn't we? Why couldn't we? Why didn't we allow ourselves to? Judgment is often grief in disguise. Next time someone makes you uncomfortable, pause before you label them. Ask, what part of me reacted? What belief did that challenge? What fear did that expose? What desire did that threaten? Because the most dangerous illusion is believing that other people are the cause of your internal weather. They are catalysts. The storm was already forming. You don't grow by controlling others. You grow by studying your reactions. And when you master your reactions, you are no longer ruled by what other people are being or doing. That is sovereignty. That is shadow integration. That is evolution. Come on now. You got this.